to the Nerd Cops podcast. We just did this, but wrongly. We just watched Deadpool and Wolverine, I think is the actual title.
Okay, hold on, wait. We did this wrongly last time. We need to do it correctly this time. Casey's here, and you're here, and I'm here, and we're in a car.
We are in a car.
We all saw the movie together.
We did.
Yeah,
this is not a regular thing.
No.
He doesn't live here.
I haven't seen
don't
him
even
in like
go
a
here.
year. Other than whatever we
I live 6 hours away, so.
But he came here just for Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, he didn't.
Yes, absolutely.
No. I mean, yes. No, yes, he did. Totally did. Anyway, I want to get my thought out first, because it was literally the first thing I said after the credits finally ended and we finally had the lights come up and I stood up. Man, what a clusterfuck of a movie.
It really is, though. In like a really
In a
good,
good way.
In the best possible
But
way.
yeah,
It's
no,
a
it
cluster.
absolutely is.
Yeah.
But also, you guys will see later, we already recorded something else that we talked, and it was during the Marvel ranking things that we were like, this is probably one of like the best MCU trilogy movies that has ever been made. Because the other ones are kind of shit.
Not great.
Like, the second ones are pretty good, because the second one was pretty good, but the third ones are typically kind of bad.
Except for Thor Dark World. You suck.
Wasn't that the second one?
Yeah.
That was
You said the second one's usually pretty good.
I meant, no. I said the second one's usually pretty bad. And then, we had
Well,
Thor.
we'll find out. It's recorded.
Iron Man 2 is also kind of bad, too.
Well, those are already ranked.
Wait, no, those are already ranked. Anyway, we're not doing that. We're just talking about the movie.
Back on track.
Hugh Jackman reprising his role.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Oh, so good.
There's a lot of people
There's
reprising
a
their roles.
lot
to
of
be
people
fair.
reprising their roles.
But
Hence the cluster.
And
so
people-
let's do this real quick just to kind of cover us. Spoilers from this point on. There's a lot of things to possibly spoil here because again, it is a cluster of a movie.
It really is. I mean, I literally was talking to the guys about like something that I had saw for an interview that was supposedly something that was an unrelated project. Yeah, no, it happened to be in this movie.
Yep.
And I'm like, and by the way, that thing is that Channing Tatum was Gambit, which was wild. But he did fantastically.
He did it great.
They
all did. Man.
Yeah, no.
So good.
Everybody that showed up to either reprise their role or
so-
just to show up.
What we've got: Jennifer Garner, Wesley Snipes. That's Wesley Snipes.
That was Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. Kind of
Sorry.
Channing Tatum. Not really, because he's not reprising a role.
Yeah, no. He was a new addition. But
Anyone know what X-23's name or Laura's name? I don't remember. I knew at one point, but she's in here, and it was awesome.
She's great.
Yeah.
I will say, I think, just funny little excerpt of just like, ain't never gonna be no other Blade, Deadpool.
Mr. Ali might have something to say about that.
There was
Not Muhammad, but
so
the other
many
guy.
good lines.
It was a cluster.
So, do we want to give just like a brief summary of what, like, actually the plot of the movie is?
No.
You know, if you know,
if you know, you know. But
Yeah, watch
also, just like, Jesus, like the opening sequence. God
Oh,
damn.
that was a great beginning.
It really was.
What was your favorite part, Casey, of the opening sequence?
Oh,
Mine definitely wasn't giving the hand job to the femur as he's jamming it into the guy's dick.
That was
Honestly, that was actually hilarious.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Just all of it. The freaking the one move that they're all so good, but the one that stood out to me was the one that he was the spine with the skull on the end.
Oh,
He was using that.
yes. Oh, and then let's not forget him using just the fucking leg as nunchucks.
Yeah.
With the kneecap being like the chain for the nunchucks.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That
And then
was-
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but whenever he put the fucking claws on, that was just rotting skin that was holding it in place.
Yep.
And all of this was preceded by him going, I bet you're wondering how we're going to make this movie without ruining the legacy of Logan.
And what did I say under my breath? We're not.
We're not. And that's exactly what he said as
Which
well.
which is what made us laugh.
Yeah.
So like, we're not. I made so many comments throughout this movie, and I typically try not to do that, but I just couldn't help it. Like, you know,
I mean, yeah, like I said, the one-liners, just the writing.
So
in it.
many little jokes too.
So
like
many.
one that got
So
me unexpectedly laughed. Like I laughed so loud, I was like, "Whoa, calm down!" Like, but when they're fighting in a car, they turn on a radio for a second, and the opening notes
of the Greatest Showman.
Showman.
That was so funny.
Just
That was
lost it for a
fantastic.
second.
Yep.
There's so many little jokes and obviously it's Deadpool, so there's so many like real life Hugh Jackman jokes, not just Wolverine jokes and Ryan Reynolds jokes.
What was Nice Pool's little comment to like the breaking the fourth wall, looking at the camera, and what the fuck did he say?
The proposal.
The proposal.
Is that what you think I do?
Wait, hold on. That's because I just realized that's because he's in the proposal.
Yeah.
Yes. He is like one of the main characters of the proposal.
I'm ashamed of myself.
It took me a second, actually. Like
I
was
completely
like,
separated.
Why did he say that?
I didn't like put Ryan Reynolds in there. I'm just like, why the fuck is Deadpool talking about the proposal? What the fuck? And now I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh yeah.
And then you have Mary Poppins in the movie.
Mary Poppins.
Poppins. I didn't even catch that.
That's
Yeah,
her.
Mary Poppins.
That's the dog's actual
Bro.
name.
I did not catch that. I
Or
thought it was
dog
just-
pool.
Yeah,
Or dog
Dogpool. I did catch that. Oh,
yeah.
so many good Deadpool.
Not
It
gonna
was-
lie, I'm a little disappointed we didn't see Gwenpool. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, I kind of thought when we got the female Deadpool, I thought that's
But
kind
no,
of the direction they would be
that's
going.
that's
but
just
they
female
didn't.
Deadpool.
That's just female Deadpool. I was thinking we might get a Gwenpool.
I
but we
liked
did not.
I liked that we got all of the different like Deadpools that like you typically see whenever you see like a Deadpool, like multiple Deadpool like comic book cover.
Yes,
That was kind of cool.
that was cool.
Yeah.
Including Baby Pool.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm disappointed. I didn't get the Wolva-Ussy popcorn bucket. I didn't
Oh.
see them.
There was also a very long.
There was a
line, to
very
be
long
fair.
line. We would have been like 30 minutes late to the movie if we had gotten in that
You
line.
would have missed all of the previews. So,
Pretty much.
what was your favorite preview? No, we're not doing that. Now everyone's thinking about it.
I am thinking about it.
I didn't like any of them. A lot of them were horror movies.
A lot of them were horror movies.
I don't like horror movies.
I do like horror movies.
I hate them.
We have established.
What was that?
Will is
The one that's like don't talk, and he's like,
Oh, it's no,
That looks
it's
like something else.
Speak No Evil.
Speak No Evil. That one intrigued me because I really like James McAvoy, and now I see why he was involved in the trailers of this movie. Didn't think that through before.
So I have a timeline question.
Okay.
Based on what we saw in in this Logan's mind,
Okay.
that was fucking X-Men Origins fucking Logan.
Okay.
Because we don't see that whole scene where like he like comes out of the water and like we individually break off like the syringes. I put my mic down. That's probably gonna sound awful. But like when he breaks off the syringes and he comes out of the like in super angry and like all of like the little like lines on his face.
Yeah.
That's only in Origins.
I mean,
X-Men Origins Wolverine. That's not it. Like all of the other stuff is just flashes and him in pain. We don't actually see that scene other than in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I mean, why couldn't there? I mean, there's a lot of universes. I guess my question would be, why couldn't it be like that scene? That whole scene happens exactly like X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then it changes from there. Nope.
Nope. I mean, because also the other thing is I guess he also didn't recognize that Sabretooth either. That's my other thing.
Yeah. So it's a completely different Logan though.
Yeah.
So,
well, but also the Logan that we have in like X-Men 1, 2, 3, the Apocalypse, fucking
all the X-Men
all
movies.
the X-Men
we don't
movies.
Need to name all of them.
all the ones
Go.
that he's in.
Yes.
That's the same Logan. That's all that. They clearly stated that the X-Men Origins is not that Logan.
When you say that Logan, I just need
X-Men
clarification.
Origins Wolverine is not the same as the 20th Century Fox X-Men movie series Wolverine. They even said that.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, because also at the same time, Logan in this one was like, who the fuck are you to Wade? Because in his, Wade would be dead. But also technically, Wade killed Wade in the time thing that he did in the second movie.
I will just say for the record, I'm going to speak for Casey here.
They don't know what I'm talking
about. I think
about.
you've lost us.
Sorry.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay. I was asking you, is that fair?
I've been lost for a
Cool.
while.
That's fair. Anyway,
I was trying, but
go
I'm
on these
lost.
tangents
I'm
a lot.
officially lost.
Yeah.
I can go. I'll go over it in more detail at another
Why
date.
don't you just kind of think? You proposed it as a question. Why don't you just say, "Here's what I think might be going on."
Here's what I think might be going on. That Logan is the Logan from X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Okay.
The Deadpool that we have is the one from the Logan timeline, or the timeline that we watch in all the other movies.
That one I feel like was established.
That was heavily established.
Yeah.
This also makes me question. Wait, hold the fuck on. When did Deadpool happen in this series? In this timeline?
Like when did like Deadpool 1?
No. When did Deadpool 1 happen in that timeline? Because they have now officially established that Logan happened before 3. Which technically it did.
Yes.
It technically happened before 2, and we even referenced it in 2.
We did, yes.
So therefore, when did the first one happen? Because it definitely seemed like Logan was like super futuristic and dystopian. Deadpool 1
is like modern.
Like right now, kind of.
Huh.
Other than a helicarrier that they were dismantling or something in the first one. I don't know what it was. I'm talking about details of the movies that these guys don't remember. So
yep.
It's been a hot minute.
Correct.
Anyway,
yeah.
So that's what do you guys think? Do you think that's what's going on?
I agree with you.
You don't remember what I said, do you?
No,
I thought you were asking the audience, and that was my preference.
Oh, okay, my bad. What do you guys think? That's what I think. I'm stupid. I'm holding a tiny microphone.
Okay, so am I. Let's try to wrap it up, because I don't know if we have a lot more to say. But let's just try to think, like, what was one of your favorite moments or things that made you laugh from this movie?
I mean, we kind of already shouted it out. That entrance, that intro, just
in sync
with him dancing to In Sync while using.
I will say Deadpool has some great intros on
He
all
does.
of them. All of them.
It set the mood. It made me so happy. But
I'm gonna say for me, so I guess this is actually a cameo we haven't mentioned yet. But when you have Chris Evans come back dressed in red, white, and blue, and it's like he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
Flame on!
And then
that was so
it's
hilarious.
the Chris Evans from Fantastic Four.
Which honestly,
so
still a good Chris Evans.
Yes,
I don't know why everybody
hilarious.
gives him a bad rap. That's kind of how Johnny Storm is in the comics. Like, he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, that's fair. But if you're going to compare Captain America to Johnny Storm, people are going to have a preference, to say the least. So.
Well, yeah, no, 100%. But also, that's why in like the Lego Avengers game, if you play as both Captain America and as Johnny Storm, you get an achievement called "You Look Familiar." Not even kidding. It's something that my wife actually got.
That's awesome.
That is great.
Anyway, my favorite moment of the movie.
Just one.
I know, it's just one. Hmm. Hugh Jackman fucking downing an entire fucking bottle of whiskey at gunpoint and then passing the fuck out.
There you go.
He's like, hold on.
It's okay. Viewers are
Drops
used to long run
exactly.
times.
Drops bottle. Smirks. Falls backwards. Because that's how alcohol works on a, what is it? A superhuman that can regenerate.
Yes. Absolutely.
Because you know who else could do that? Captain America. And he couldn't get drunk.
It's true.
Anyway.
That was a great part, though.
Rubbing alcohol was also a very
That
good
was
touch.
a great, that was hilarious.
I was like, what is he looking for? And then we grabbed him like, all right, that tracks.
Yep, absolutely.
I like how he's like, I smell food. Goes, alcohol. That's what he was actually looking for, of course.
Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and wrap up. We don't really do this, so this is kind of new for us. But
This is the biannual car episode. This will happen once every 2 years.
That's probably fair.
We promise that next
We
time
really
it will probably be a shorter episode than this.
Don't make promises.
I said shorter than this. I didn't even say longer. I said shorter. Next time this happens, it's gonna be Nathaniel and me in the front seat, and like your video just shot poorly back here behind the seats. It's like clearly a Zoom call.
Just like I like took just his Zoom and just stuck
It right here, right where I am. Perfect.
Yes. Okay, well,
Yep.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Nerd Cops podcast. I don't really remember what to say now, but we will talk to you all later.
It is 1 a.m. Peace.